Okay, in this video, I want to look at troubleshooting the HC-06 Bluetooth module. Now, this is a module here. It runs on 5 volts and it has an internal 3.3 volt regulator to run the rest of the circuitry on board. And the TX and RX logic levels are 3.3 volts. Now, you decide to use this module in one of your projects, say with Arduino Nano, like this one here, and you incorporate an HC-06 Bluetooth module and you wire it all up and it doesn't work. So now you have to troubleshoot your circuitry. So in this video, I want to show you how we could troubleshoot and test to see if the HC-06 Bluetooth module is operating properly. Okay, I've already made a video on how to configure the HC-06 Bluetooth module using AT commands. And I'll link that video in the description box below. So this is my setup that I'm using. This is my programming setup. So I have a USB to serial cable, and this cable provides 5 volts to power up the HC-06 Bluetooth module, and it has TX and RX lines to communicate with the module. So this is my setup. So there's 3 things we have to do. We have to program the name into the module, the pin number for pairing, and the baud rate, the speed that you can use in your project. So in this case, I programmed the name as test, T-E-S-T, and the pin number is 1234, which is default, and the baud rate is 9600 baud, which is also default. But you could put in your baud rate for your project. So once we have the Bluetooth module configured, then we could actually test it in a little test circuit to see if it's operating properly. Okay, here's my setup to test the HC-06 Bluetooth module, and it's very easy. You just plug the module into a breadboard and power it up with 5 volts. So there's our plus 5 volts and there's our ground. And then we just tie together the TX and RX pins. We just jumper them together. Now the LED is blinking, so we know it's getting power to the module. And because it's blinking, we know the software is running because it's ready to be paired. Now because the TX and RX lines are jumpered together, we could do a loopback test. So if we send any ASCII characters through the air by radio into the module, they'll come out as data on the RX pin, then go into the TX pin and be transmitted back into the app. So we have a loopback, we have an echo. So all the data will be echoed back, so we know there'll be throughput through the UART, so we know the UART is working, and we know the radio is working because we're transmitting and receiving back and forth to the app. So now we know that the Bluetooth module, the HC-06 Bluetooth module, is working properly. Okay, if your HC-06 Bluetooth module has never been paired to your smartphone, then go into Settings, select Bluetooth. It'll give you a list of all the paired devices that you have on your phone. So if you go down to the bottom, you can see the available device is test. I'll select that. It's asking for the pin code. Put in 1234. So now she's in the list of paired devices on the phone. So from now on, all the apps will recognize test as one of the HC-06 Bluetooth modules. Okay, I have a serial terminal Bluetooth app running on my smartphone. It's called BlueTerm. And I could connect to my module. So I have to just look for test. And there's test. So it's connecting to test. And there's my keyboard. So now my module is in loopback mode. So whatever I send to the module, it will be echoed back into my app. So if I send some numbers, the characters should be echoed back double, so I should get double back. So I do a 1, you can see there's 2 ones, 2, 3, I'll keep on going. So every time I send a character, I'm getting an extra one because I got my Bluetooth module in loopback mode. So that checks out the UART, the TX and RX on the UART is working okay, and the Bluetooth module radio is transmitting and receiving. So now we verified that the Bluetooth module is working okay, so now we have to go back to our project to troubleshoot further if we have any problems with our circuitry or with our software.